Hey guys, I'm Chris Norwood, and I'm on a journey to hear every song ever recorded. And today's video is going to be an album review of the brand new solo debut of Billie Joe Armstrong of Green Day fame and more. He's been in 1,000 bands, and he's finally getting his own record. This album came out November 27th, 2020, which is the future. That's right, I'm doing this video in the past, just like most videos you watch on YouTube. In February of 2020, Green Day were in the midst of promoting their 13th studio album, Father of All, ... bleepity bleep bleep, and all of a sudden, just like everything else in the world, everything came to a screeching halt. No more anything. And the promotion of Father of All, same thing. Just stopped. Everything was dead in the water. Oh, 2020, you suck! But there was a bright spot in the darkness, and musicians across the world sort of took to our platform, YouTube, to try to keep us entertained during this season of darkness. And there's a lot of side projects, solo projects, and the front runner of these was definitely Billie Joe Armstrong of Green Day. In these home sessions, he not only played cover songs, acoustic tunes, he actually started recording them in his home studio, playing all the instruments and doing it all actually solo. Billie Joe Armstrong vowed to release a song every week, every Monday, until the lockdown was over. And aside from observing some holidays and showing respect to other issues that were going on at the time, he really kept his vow to us and the world. Let's go ahead and dig into these tunes, shall we? So, this album actually contains 14 cover songs done by Billie Joe Armstrong solo. But I actually made a mix CD with the addition of his single that he released as a child in 1977 called Look for Love. Had that at the beginning. And I added some of his acoustic performances during lockdown at the end of the record, which kind of gave it some nice bookends. I feel like I put together a better compilation than the actual album itself, but that's, I'm me, so let's just get into the actual album, shall we? Things kick off with a cover of I Think We're Alone Now, the first and most well-known cover of all of these, originally by Tommy James and the Shondells, and Tiffany also had the big hit with this song. Great success. Great. The song kicks things off right with a driving rhythm straight out of a Green Day tune, and some trilogy-era Billie Joe Armstrong guitars that really have my spine tingling when I hear them. This screams Green Day, even without 2/3 of the band. You just really hear Billie Joe's genius throughout this track and throughout the representation of somebody else's music. And this is promising a good time to be had by all. And this is a real joy to listen to. And I actually, this is the one I go back to the most. It's so good, so deserving of the #1 spot here in the track list of No Fun Mondays. No Fun Mondays continues with War Stories. Now, it's the next song up on this jukebox of old, and you can take my punk rock card if you want to, but I admit, when this version came out, I had never heard the original. I'd never heard of the band or the song. In my pursuit to hear every song ever recorded, which is what this channel's all about, I hadn't heard this gem, and it is a gem of a song. We're still getting that Green Day sonic realm in this second track, but the best part about this project is you really feel the love that Billie Joe Armstrong has for music in general. Definitely, the reason for doing covers is allowing people to discover different music that maybe they wouldn't have heard before, and definitely do a deep dive or maybe a quick skim across the water of Starjet's back catalog. Very good band. Very interesting find. Thank you, Billie Joe. The next one's a popular one as well. Manic Monday. Billie Joe loves his pop music, and most of us have heard this song. You've heard this. It's just another Manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. Billie Joe was joined by a Bangles member on the Lockdown video, and that was a lot of fun. But he crafted this song himself. I don't believe she played guitar on the track or bass. And like I Think We're Alone Now, this is so freaking fun and easy to sing along to. How could anyone not enjoy this Bangles cover? Wow. Absolutely love Manic Monday. The next song, Corpus Christi, had me scratching my head. Where had I heard this before? Where had I heard this song? Had I heard it before? Was I really that cool? And sure enough, I was digging around my MP3 collection, and I had an earlier version of Billie Joe Armstrong covering this tune with Penelope Houston, and that version is really good too. You should check that one out. But he's really perfected it on this album with this newer version. It's so freaking good. I had to go back again and dig through the catalog of the Avengers, and man, they are punk rock icons. The Hulk has some really smashy guitar solos in here, I'm telling you. And if you're anything like me and you really want to watch a review or a reviewer that you disagree with, or that's really trashing something, hold up, wait until later in the video, because I do have some negativity to say about this record. It's not all praise, believe me. So stick around, haters. So we got to be kind of bummed out for a minute. I'm a really big fan of Fountains of Wayne. Although, I have to say, I was not familiar with a lot of the work that their members had done outside of the band. And when we lost Adam Schlesinger in 2020, I don't think anybody really knew what he had accomplished in the music world. And he will really be missed. He will certainly be missed. And now we're looking back at his career, and now we're figuring out what he did for us and what he did for the world. That being said, I was really excited to hear Billie Joe Armstrong doing a song by Adam Schlesinger, but this song is not my favorite by them or by him, and it just kind of falls flat for me. It's one of the weaker covers on the album, although it does make up for that with that scream that Billie Joe does at 1 minute and 48 seconds. Whoa, you got to give Billie Joe Armstrong 1 minute and 48 seconds. I tell you that right now. Screaming Billy Goats. Next song is probably one of the least or lesser known songs of the whole project. Amico, la 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 la. Sung impressively and entirely in Italian. How have we not heard that in any Green Day songs or other projects until now? I can't believe it. It's Billie Joe's wheelhouse is just crazy. But for me, I was blown away by this really catchy bop in Italian. I don't know if he actually speaks Italian or if he just learned this song in Italian. Either way, super impressive. And I did have to look up the lyrics because I really loved Amico. And it's about a guy trying to cheer up another guy who is his friend. And it's very touching in today's society of soulless phone zombies. I am guilty of being a soulless Phone zombie. Sometimes. Oh. Up next is You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory. I disagree. I disagree completely. I've heard this song a bunch of times. I got to get my punk rock card back somehow. I've got a lot of punk rock compilations, that 70s punk and stuff like that. And I didn't need to hear this song again. The guitar work that Billie Joe Armstrong does here is clean, crisp, and neat. And it's well produced. It's not bad. It's just not something that I really want to hear again. I don't need to put my arms around this memory ever. This next one, Kids in America. Billie Joe Armstrong has recently been in the news and in interviews talking about how Green Day fans haven't heard this song. And man, you know, I have heard this song. I've heard this song my entire life. And I'm not sure what year it came out. Yes, it came out 4 years before I was born. I've heard it my entire life. I've been hearing this song for 35 years. And I never liked it. I never enjoyed it at all. That being said, Billie Joe does bring something to this song. He really puts his love of rock and roll into this song, and seemingly his love for his bass player Mike Dirnt in Green Day. And this rework kind of it infuses it with that Green Day, you know, firing on all cylinders, like Mike says. And I don't hate this version. It's passable, and I may even listen to this one for fun sometimes. Thank you, Billie Joe, for unruining this song for me. Gonna become a YouTube superstar with this video. I can feel it. Next song is one of the deeper cuts, and it's by an artist called Stiff Baiters. Come on, you've never heard of him either. And I really like this one. Really like this one. No idea who this is, but I have explored some of this guy's back catalog. What little bit I can find out there on Spotify and YouTube and the likes. And Billie Joe has explored this style of rock and roll just about in every musical group that he's been in, and it works. It works really well for him, this kind of 60s rock and roll. His pronunciation and his lyrical delivery should definitely see this Stiv guy getting some, some late life royalties if he's still around. He's not. That's rock and roll. Let's get happier. That's Rock and Roll is my favorite song on this record. It's originally by Eric Carmen, which not many people are familiar with, like a lot of these tunes. And this is one I was not sure if I had heard it before or not, but Billie's rocking version really had me hooked on the first spin. I knew that I was in love with this song. There's really nothing better than music about loving rock and roll. It's the ultimate test. The ultimate test. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Green Day Authority? Come on, everybody, get down, get with it. Come on, everybody, get down with it. That's rock and roll. Some of the best lyrics in the whole wide world, and he sings about spending his money on blue guitars. I screamed my heart out, but I loved it. That's rock and roll. Opening coffee. What do we got going on here, guys? Fake movie drinking coffee? Okay, so we are getting into the home stretch, people. Getting to towards the end of this album review. You think I like it so far? Just wait. Oh. I spend my money on blue guitars. I scream my heart out, but I loved it. That's rock and roll. Okay, so let's get real for a minute. Give me some truth. Billie Joe doing John Lennon. Okay, give me some truth. That's what this song is called. Okay, song, we're gonna give you some truth. I didn't like this. I didn't like this by John Lennon. The rapid fire lyrics are right up my alley. This is usually my type of song, but I can't groove with this. I really can't. Before or after my coffee, I can't groove with this. This might be my hot take, but this is really the worst thing on this covers album by far. Probably my least favorite song by Billie Joe Armstrong across all projects. I don't like it. Sorry guys. I love the Beatles. I love Green Day. And Green Day covering the Beatles. But Billie Joe Armstrong doing John Lennon, just nope, not my bag, not in my bag. Let's get out of this record store. The whole wide world, I got the whole wide world just to find her. This is probably my second favorite song on the record. This one's called The Whole Wide World by Reckless Eric. And it's currently an Amazon exclusive, which is kind of annoying when you're trying to listen on another platform and you got to jump around to hear this one song. But guys, it's worth it. This is one of the most beautiful songs on the record. I would say probably the second most beautiful song on this collection. This song really hits me hard in the heart, in my stray heart. It makes me dance around in my undies and sing. That's right, I'm not wearing pants right now, by the way. You guys don't want to see me dancing right now. Originally, Reckless Eric was the original, and he's Reckless Eric. And he's possibly in the network. I think he's Captain Underpants. It has a trilogy era Green Day sounds in this one. And Billie Joe talking about long brown skin. Interesting. Coming in at the tail end of the album is Police on My Back. Green Day fans probably have heard the Clash version and maybe even the original version. I like this song. I liked it by the Clash. I liked some of the other versions that I've heard. And it's extremely timely, and just here in the concept and context of this record, it's okay. It's borderline meh. It's just a little too. It maybe needed to be a little bit more angry. It's okay. It's all right. It's there. It's decent. It's funny, kind of. It's serious, kind of. It's just it's there. Been kind of on a roller coaster with these last few songs here, and we really finished strong with a New England, or we don't want a New England, but it's a song called A New England. This is a Billy Bragg tune and a darn good one. This is Billie Joe Armstrong. A finale by Billie Joe Armstrong in this covers album compilation kind of slash that really lands nicely with this one. Really powerful, really great tune. And we have arrived at the end of my review. We went through all 14 songs, and now we're going to tell you what's good, what's bad, and what's what. So we have 14 songs in total. The worst of the bunch are That Thing You Do. You can't put your arms around a memory. Just give me some truth. And police on my back. I've been running. Police on my back. See, even the bad ones make me just dance around in my undies. I could cut those 4 out and have a perfect compilation of covers here by the amazing Billie Joe Armstrong of Green Day and Not the Network. And it really puts the spotlight on the songwriters, and it's not attempting to respin them in a Green Day light or a Green Day format, but instead plays them for passion. It's playing music for the love of music, for the sake of music. The spirit of rock and roll can be heard even on the worst tracks here. And Billie Joe really takes you on a journey through his music collection, and I would really pay some big bucks to just, flip through his records just for just a few weeks or so. We're here, we're drinking Green Day coffee, and 10 out of 14 tracks on this record rocked my socks off. The other 4 weren't terrible, they were just lacking in the thrill that the majority of these tunes kind of put into me and put into my heart. I'm giving No Fun Mondays. No Fun Mondays by Billie Joe Armstrong of Green Day fame and other fame 3.5 whole wide worlds out of a possible 5.0 whole wide worlds. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. 4. Let me see the script here. All the Green Day content that's about to appear on this channel. Green Day authority forever. That dude.